Got this. How's it going? Let's get everything ready to go. Looks good. Let's go live here. Just making sure it's all working. This is a slow phone. There we go. It looks okay. Got 2 things to try out again today. This one is basically not available, but you could probably find it around if you look. But I did link a listing at the very least, but like I said, it's unavailable. Anyways, still going to take a look at it. We've got these Lotte, yeah, probably Lotte Pepero strawberry. So little biscuits, similar to Pocky, but the Lotte brand. And then Pure Leaf raspberry. Some black tea. I'm gonna start with this. This is a live stream, multi-stream, so I'll try to respond to any comments that I see. Probably after my little presentation, and if it's related to what I'm doing. So, anyways, take a look at this raspberry pure leaf black tea. So the unique thing about this, they've got various types, is the raspberry flavoring. Let's go into the nutrition facts. 180 calories, 17% of your daily value of carbs, which is 46 grams. And it's 46 grams of total sugars. That's a lot. I mean, it's a decent sized bottle. It's 18.5 fluid ounce, 547 milliliters, but yeah, that's quite a bit of sugar. 0 grams protein. Then for the ingredients, we've got black tea, which has a little asterisk. I'm not sure where that is. Rainforest Alliance certified black tea. Sugar, citric acid, natural flavor, citrus pectin, and that's it. So pretty simple ingredients. It's nice to see. It says caffeine content for this bottle, 38 milligrams, 18.5 fluid ounce. Cool. So I'll show you a close-up to see for yourself. There's the label. I guess that's a tea plant with some water on it. And then the 18.5 fluid ounce. It's a little larger than normal. A lot of these drinks are like around 16. But it is definitely a lot of calories. 180. I mean, it's not really any worse. It's actually probably a little bit better than a can of pop. The high fructose corn syrup pop. I think those are around 50. So this gets you more drink for 46 grams. There's the ingredients again. So it's made in New York. And we've got our caffeine content. Obviously, this is quite a bit less than a cup of coffee with caffeine. And they've got their marketing information. Yeah, I don't know if I want to bother reading that. It says Rainforest Alliance certified and brewed in the USA. So obviously the tea probably comes from somewhere else. I don't think we grow tea in the United States, but who knows? Maybe somewhere. Yeah, okay, let's pop it open. There's some on the top there. Cool. Whoops. You can basically see it through the bottle, but there it is. Looks nice. It's just naturally colored by the tea, which is good. Sometimes I've seen some teas that add caramel color. I'm going to avoid those. Bottled tea. There we go. Let's do a smell test and then see what it tastes like. Yeah, it definitely smells a little bit different. Let's see, look at the ingredients again. Yeah, natural flavor, whatever that means. So the raspberry is natural flavor. Does smell floral. Not bad. It's not a really strong smell either. And sweet smelling, of course. Right, let's try it out. Whoa. Yeah, it is very sweet. There is still a little bit of the bitterness from the tea, which is nice. Yeah, I do taste the berry flavor, but obviously it's not juice. It's just whatever natural flavoring is. It doesn't taste bad by any means, but to me, it's so sweet that it tastes like I'm drinking juice with some tea-like bitterness to it. I think if you added ice to this, it would help. Uh, yeah, it's not bad. It's very, very sweet. Oops. Yeah. Almost, I'm thinking of Fruit Loops when I drink this, which makes no sense. Yeah. Very sweet. I do kind of taste the tea, but it's the sweetness to me is more prominent than the tea flavor. Like the berry flavor is more prominent than the tea, but there is some bitterness to it. So you know that there is tea in here. I wouldn't say that's a super strong blend, but it's not weak. So they did a decent job on that. Flavor wise, obviously that's personal preference, but I would not go out of my way to drink this, is what I'm saying, because it's so sweet. I mean, it really depends on your personal preference. Like I said, it's not bad by any means, and the raspberry adds a little bit of uniqueness to it. So, yeah, it's kind of a thing where maybe try it and see if you like it. If you're really big on soda pop and things like that, sorry, at the very least, this would be an alternative to sometimes have. Although I would suggest trying to get drinks that just don't have as many calories in them in general. 180 calories for this bottle. It's a fair amount. Yeah. Anyways, that was the Pure Leaf raspberry version. Not terrible. It's definitely better than some that I've tried that have worse ingredients. So, yeah. Next. Again, this one is basically unavailable on Amazon, but I did link one listing you can at least look at, and then you can look around and find this locally potentially. at a store that has a big green logo, and it's a discount store. Anyways, yeah, this is Lotte Pepero strawberry. So these are biscuits, sweet biscuits, and then obviously strawberry version. Very nice photo on there. The specific box is 1.13 ounce, 32 grams. It says artificially flavored, and then there's some Korean language text on there. And I'm not going to even attempt to read all of these ingredients because this is a humongous list of ingredients. The main things: vegetable cream, which is a mix of oil, sugar, lactose, milk powder, maltodextrin, strawberry powder, raspberry powder, artificial flavor, strawberry cookie chip has its own list of ingredients. I'm just going to show it on screen because it would take me 5 minutes to read this thing. This contains wheat, milk, soybean, tree nuts, almond, peanut, manufactured in a facility which also processes egg. So definitely not the thing to get if you're allergic to any of that stuff. The nutrition facts: 160 calories for this package, 8 grams of total fat, 4.5 grams of saturated fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 85 milligrams of sodium, 21 total carbohydrates, and 1 gram of dietary fiber, 10 grams of total sugars, and 10 grams of, includes 10 grams of added sugars. So it's 10 grams in total. And then 2 grams of protein. Does have trace amounts of calcium and iron, as well as potassium. Let's see. It's manufactured in Korea, Seoul, Korea. I'll show this all on screen. Yeah, I like the branding. Very nice there. And then here's the massive ingredients list. So we've got I don't even know where I would start to read any of that. I do see strawberry powder, raspberry powder, various types of milk, oils. Yeah. There's a bit of high fructose corn syrup on the bottom, artificial flavors, enzyme preparations, paprika, or what is that? What does that say? Oh, papaya extract. Okay. Yeah. I'll try to get it close enough that it's readable. You can do a screenshot or something if you really want to read the whole thing. And then down here, all of the potential allergy warning stuff. On the bottom. So, character. Strawberry hat. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really like the branding. It's a nice box. Okay, let's open this up. Oh, so instead of ripping it open, there's a little push tab thing. Here it is. Ooh. You can already smell it. Definitely have a lot of textures in them. Could try to zoom in here. Yeah. It's like a, I don't know what. You've got the biscuit, you've got the strawberry coating with the little pieces of stuff as well. Very intense looking. Yeah. Right, let's try this out. And these are the Pepero by Lotte. I did see another, the place where I got these, I did see another flavor, which is on Amazon, which I'll probably try to get at some point. Try them out. But this one, sadly, is not. Mm. So these are crunchy and added more flavor to it. Mm. Definitely has a lot of flavor. You can taste the strawberry. Mm. Reminds me a little bit of, I'm trying to think, like a cereal that's very flavorful. I don't know why, but I don't even eat cereal. Uh, yeah, it's pretty soft. Also crunchy with the little pieces of stuff in here. A lot of flavor to it. So it's definitely not bland, which is nice. You know, it's a strawberry flavor, obviously. It's creamy, but very nice. But I mean, the ingredients list is insane. So it's not, I'm not saying it's bad, but there's just a lot of ingredients. But it lists everything. So all of the coating plus the crunchy bits and the biscuit as well. That's probably why it's so huge. You know, but I think it tastes very nice. Yep. Looks like some of them didn't survive shipping in my case. I don't think I dropped the package or anything. Yeah. I would say they are a little bit more delicate than the Pocky ones. But I mean, it's got a lot of weight on it. Overall, pretty nice. I think they have a good flavor to them. The biscuit's crunchy. I mean, the biscuit is not like unreasonably soft. You have these crunchy bits to it. Good amount of flavor for the mix of the coating plus the crunchy things with the strawberry. Yeah, I think it tastes good. It's pretty nice. Anyways, that was the Lotte Pepero and strawberry. Cool. As a random added bonus, I've got one fortune cookie today again. So this is, I don't remember the brand offhand. Let's see what her fortune is today. Your income will increase. And this brand is interesting. All right. I'm going to sign off of the Amazon stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you see it or saw it or will see it at some point. So yeah. I go by Scotty Joe Food Reviews on this stuff, but I also do photography, technology. If you want to follow the Amazon thing, that would be awesome. But I'm on all of the different platforms: Amazon, YouTube, uh, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And the other ones are Photography Bonsai with my name, full name, and then Tech, I suppose. So different, lots of different stuff. So yeah. Is that, sign out of the Amazon stream. Looks like I had no viewers on that one.